Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the videos.
Hello all, welcome to Ganesh IAS Academy. This is the new session. In this session, we are going to discuss about the previous year UPSC geography question. So this session is contains some new parts. In this, we are going to discuss about what are the possible questions they may ask for the 2025. So that prediction part is the most important one. So please make a note of it. That will be more useful for your upcoming prelims exam. So let's begin the session. Yes. This question was asked in 2022. It is actually purely NCERT based question with some logics, which means it is the collaboration between the one topic of the cloud, okay, along with they are going to connect it with the solar radiations. In the NCERT, there is a topic called as heat budget. So they are trying to connect the heat budget with the clouds. Okay, so it is the collaborative question. It is actually NCERT based it is actually the NCERT based factual question, but they are trying to produce it in a more of the logical manner. So first of all, get into the question, then you will know. The high clouds are primarily reflect the solar radiation and cool the surface of the earth. First of all, you have to know that when it comes to the types of clouds, there is high cloud, middle and the low clouds. So high clouds means it is starting from the 6 kilometer and it will be in the higher altitude. Okay. Next, it is when the middle cloud, it is starting from the 2.5 kilometers. Okay, and it will be in the higher altitude. And the low clouds means it is going to start from the ground and it will be in the higher latitude. Okay, sorry, higher altitude. So this is the clouds. Okay, this is the types of clouds. In this, the high clouds is actually, it is spreaded one. Okay, it actually spreaded one. It is actually not concentrated one. Okay, it will be sparsely populated. Okay, so the density of that high cloud is very less. Okay, so the clouds will be here and there. It will be like a dots. Okay, like a cotton candies. It will be spread here and there. So this spreaded high clouds are not possible to reflect the solar radiation, which means the statement is actually ulta. The low cloud are primarily reflect the solar radiation and cool the earth surface. That is actually right. Next, the low cloud have a high absorption of the infrared radiations emanating from the earth surface and thus causes the warming effect. Here, it is actually not the low cloud. It is actually high clouds. Okay, so the high clouds have the high absorption of the infrared radiations emanating from the earth surface and thus causing the warming effect. That is actually true. So it is actually ulta. So for this, the answer is, it is asking about a correct statement. So none of them, neither one nor two. This is actually collaboration of the some factual parts about the high clouds along with the heat budget. Okay, so they connecting the two factual part with some logics. This is the one way of the UPSC ask the question. Okay, this is the one way they are actually following. So if you are learning something, try to connect it with the various other topic. That is the most important thing you need to do. Based on the same factors, okay, based on the same idea, what they may ask for 2025 was this polar stratospheric clouds. So this cloud is actually called as, also known as nacreous clouds or mother of pearl due to its iridescence. Okay, so iridescence means it will be in a bright colors. Okay, bright colors. These are formed in very cold conditions over the polar region and within the stratosphere around 12 to 19 miles high, 12 to 19 miles high and far above our normal clouds. These clouds are made of smaller ice particles than those that form more common clouds. These small particles helps to scatter the light in a different way, which gives them their unique appearance. When it comes to this polar stratospheric clouds, it is actually affecting the ozone layer. This is also the most important one. This polar stratospheric clouds is going to affect the formation of the ozone. So if there is a ozone holes, then the UV rays is getting into the Earth's troposphere. So that is the major negative. So they may ask about polar stratospheric cloud in 2025. If they are going to ask any question from the clouds, there is the most possibility for the asking the question from the polar stratospheric cloud. So please make a note of it. That will be more useful for your upcoming prelims exam. Okay. Thank you.